Hi! Today we're picking up exactly where we left off in the last Metroid Dread walkthrough. Probably the only one you'll find with commentary, but not very good commentary. Don't know why I have to do that on the map, there's no more CDP. Anyway, moving on. To recap, we spawned in Altaria, and we were down here, having been eaten by someone. We moved on into this bit and killed the E.M.M.I in there, and then we found the E.M.M.I in here, filleted it. Then we eliminated Corpius. S-C-O-R-P... no, it's not exactly an anagram scorpion, but it's similar. And then we moved into Cataris. We encountered the green E.M.M.I and never killed it because we need an ability from the next area that we're currently in, Dairon, the wide beam, which we've retrieved, in order to progress to kill that E.M.M.I, which is what we're going to go and do now. So you jump back up here, you can open this now so you do have a way back. Kill that thing for getting in the way. Kill this definitely because it might sneak up on you. So return to Cataris. Fine. Break that inside through there. Kill this in case it gets in the way. Definitely kill these blue things just for being alive. And with the wide beam you can now kill two things at once with that attack as a counter. So before, as soon as you rerouted the thermal power in here, yeah, you couldn't get back, but now you've got the wide beam. Smack that with the Sard's beam and you're free to go. Come down here, do this wide beam cover, quickly open it, run before the enemy sees you. If it does lose it, and then pause this, lose it, and then go back to it. So up to this spider magnet, get up there as fast as you can, go up here, shoot this pulsing mass, and come straight through this door. Central unit. Every enemy has a central unit, it is their core. They are one and the same. There. Once its armor's sort off, it should be pretty easy. There is actually a godly way to kill it in one spot after you've got its armor up. You can only do that to one because of the ability to get the attribute. Is the last central unit type. When you've killed central unit, same process goes. We've all seen that before. Same process goes, there's no extra step to this E.M.M.I like there was in the first E.M.M.I and E.M.M.I 1 and E.M.M.I 2. Destroy that. Every E.M.M.I there is some sort of long open space. I mean you can destroy that if you want, but you don't really need to. It might cause that hindrance. Get it on a long flat space to shoot off its space setting. Don't take that risk if you're a beginner. The same process goes. Get a long, flat space and eliminate the E.M.M.I. So absorb it or something and take its life from it. So now we can fit into tight spaces with the morph ball. I've been itching to say that. Okay, so rather than going back to Dairon, which you would think we do, there's actually still some abilities we need to get from Altaria. So make your way back there. You have to use this little morph ball tunnel, otherwise it won't work. Come through here, if at least to get the missile tank, but I'm going this way because it's best for this walkthrough. These are all breakaway blocks, so you should be able to break those. You would think you come down here, but we don't have a certain ability we need to get through there. And even if we did, there's something that'll make a fight in there easier that we need to get. Again, monsters will inhabit the enemy zone as soon as they're free of the threat of having their DNA absorbed. Nice little way to avoid doing all that shooting stuff. Might be a bit faster up the sleeve. Now come through here, down here, through there, we've got the morph ball. Open this. That's the heat door, so don't go through there. All the way down. The reason I chose to go this way instead of through the door, which is what most people would do, is because of the morph ball way to get through. Head down to Altaria. There'll be a lot of travelling for a bit. A lot of travelling. Finally. To be honest, I can never tell if it's loading or if it's just trying to do a fun cutscene, but it's just boring. It's a cutscene. Grab this, and just for easy and ability, shoot that door open, because you can't from the other side. There's a few more missile tanks from here you can grab. Because of your new ability with Mothbot. Oh god. If you're low on health, just kill some tags really. Don't do you any harm if you mess it up. Okay, that's a loot. Forgettable. if you had the confidence to suit that when I was being chased by the enemy, then good on you, you're smart. I forgot. You come into this long open space through there if you didn't do what I did, and when I'm saying the people who did destroy it are smart, that does not mean you're stupid if you didn't. Alright, we're nearly there. We are soon to be able to get a new ability. Before we progress, get this missile tank if you're interested in that stuff. I'm usually not too interested in it, but I actually am for the purpose of this. I know a lot of other people will be. Instead of going down like we used to, come up here and get the energy part. It's hard to not get. Kill the little brain slug. Oh no, it's not a brain slug. Come through here. These boxes that look like a little grill on the side, you can destroy those with missiles to save a bit of time, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. And come through here. Kill that if you need to, because you messed up like me. Or just kill it if you want to. Open this door. Right, this came to me without warning, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to give you a warning now. Be prepared to move quickly once you activate this thermal heat. Usually, all is well when you do this. Not today. It doesn't seem that bad, but it turns out you're wrong. You just set all of Altaria on fire. Well, not all of it, just this little bit. Right, still gets me every time. Go, go, go. Once you slide through there, you're safe. So you can see on the map now, this whole area is red. That means too hot for you. Break this missile cover and come through here. You can see him sitting down. You can see him vibing down there, so you just door open early if you want to. Melee counter it and touch the item. This will let you go through heat. It is called the barrier suit. That's how you can leave this area. Because if it wasn't the barrier suit, you'd be pretty screwed. You just have to sprint through all the heat. It doesn't protect against cold or lava. There are other suits for that, so you can't get this missile plus tank yet. If you have enough health and you really want to, I suppose you probably could try. Well, I'm in hard mode, so it's going to do extra damage. Definitely don't if you're in hard mode. But if you're in normal mode, then you're probably good. You're probably okay. It won't do loads of damage if you go in the lava, but it's best recommended you don't. Okay, you cut this block in the way, so you have to use this red teleportal. Although that's actually a benefit, because where we're now going, it would actually be best recommended that you take the teleportal. It'll speed you up. It's kind of forgetting my legs, but you will be fine without those. And they are kind of there. Maybe I'll just get the skeleton of them. That wouldn't be too bad. At least I've got my head. It'd be really bad if my head went. Alright, get this missile plus tank. Increases the capacity by 10. So you've been loyally, is that a word? If you've been loyally following my path, you should have 43 missile tanks. You probably would have more with someone else, but I don't focus on that kind of stuff. Don't be stupid like me. Break it first. Destroy that. I believe, yes, usually you would do that door and go straight through. Well, actually, I'll just do that anyway. I'll do this anyway, and then show you the other way. You can do it to make the second stage a bit easier. So you know, fast forward a bit if you want to do it easy. But for those of you who don't want to know that, obviously don't. I'm gonna do something that we like to call in the business sequence breaking. And when I say I'm going to sequence break, it means getting items early. Well, that's what it is to make the fight easier. That's not what I'm doing now. Drop down here. Oh look! It's our good friend, the little caterpillar-like thing that zolts out. That's what he looks like at full extent. Don't shoot him like that though, because you get so much more health in the first counter-attacking him. And it's quicker as well. Come through here. If you're like me, you would shoot that pulsing rat and come up here and think, what's the point of this? Slide down here. You probably knew that because I'm small brain. If you know your Metroid history, you'll know who this is. And you'll know it's not the first time you've had to slay it. It's not Ridley, I don't think. I don't think. No. It's good old Kraid. Let's give him a good hot spot of plasma in the mouth. Like Corpius, he'll only take damage in one area and only with missiles outside stop. You have to shoot him inside his mouth. Don't wait for him to roar, you can shoot him in the mouth and that'll trigger him to roar. That'll make him roar. For this attack, you can shoot the weird red egg, but the fireballs are immune to your damage. Right, you've beaten the first phase if you're anything like me. That's how you beat the first phase. Just unload missiles in his mouth and destroy. Just keep shooting when he uses his right hand nail. No, his left hand nails. And when he uses his right hand nails, run, because you can't kill both of you. This is gesturing for you to shoot his belly button. You can do that if you want. It is an actual method, but I've got an easier way. However, for those who want to, I will do that. When he does this attack, use them like steps, like that. You can unload the missile here if you want, just in case. Shoot his belly button. Avoid that liquid, unlike me. Get him in the mouth of his sword. I dropped down because I wasn't punched because I'm in hard mode and I've got full health. These are pickups. Oh god, full health, that's not necessarily the best thing for that. If you just use the right attack for once in your life, counterattack. This is a good opportunity to unload some missiles in now. Don't stop firing, just like the Corpius counterattack. Don't stop. And hit him up with round 2 as well. Watch out for that attack. I did not know he could do that. And I've beaten this game many times. Three and back up there. Unload the missiles. And when you've unloaded enough, get him. I was going to do the sequence break for this and go to Dairon, but this fight is a lot more fun if you don't do the sequence break. I might do a separate video on the sequence break though, after this walkthrough. So for now, you'll have to use someone else's resource for the sequence break version of the fight. But you get some new abilities in the sense that there's a secret wall you can destroy. As always, destroy this, touch it, diffusing beam. Essentially, sword swords can hit through one block of terrain. There, I just saved you having to read that message again. You can't open that door in the bottom right, and up here I believe is a missile tank. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, probably kill the thing up there first. The thing that lives on the spider magnet. If you're not good at parkour in the game, give up now to get this missile tank because it can be quite hard to get. Kill this thing just for living and take the purple teleportal to Dairon. This is actually really close to the sequence breaking area. So I may as well show it in this video. The sequence breakers have probably clicked off now anyway. Oh, I'll still do it. So basically when you come here, if you're a sequence breaker, you can destroy these floor pieces and get down here. You do need the more fallen variances though. And you come through here, and instead of going this way, go this way anyway, because through here, through this wall, there was a Adam room. And you can save here, and if you don't save, then quite a bit of backtracking to do.
This area, Dairon, appears to be a biological research laboratory. You have already reactivated one generator in this area. There is another sector above you still suffering from the blackout. Find the next generator and reactivate it. You are slowly recovering your abilities. I have still not established what happened to you physically. Don't let your guard down. Your primary objective is to survive. Proceed with the utmost care.
Right, so then you want to come through here. I'm definitely going to show you some help. Right. Rip that. Destroy this pulsing mass. Open this door. This is one of the hardest things I've done in gaming. You need to slide through here, jump at the right time, go back and wall jump off the bit above there, and then grab onto that ledge. Like that. I can't believe I nailed that. Just like that. Oh. Don't morph ball it. That is typically what happens to me though. That lava does 30 damage. That's a bit unfair. Basically you need to do that, and when you've completed that you will find an elevator that goes to Altaria, and down the bottom there will be a room that has an ability in it, but I won't say what it is for those of you who don't want spoilers. But you can use that to go through a door in the E.M.M.I zone. I'll try and find it on the map. You come through here, go through this E.M.M.I zone door, I think it's this one, it might be this one though. Go through there and there will be a box with a blue triangle on it. And you can destroy that with the item you get, and you'll get a new ability that is like a side package of the morph ball. And you can use it to access an area in the fight. Basically in the bottom left corner on the second phase. Is it bottom left? Yeah, it is bottom left. Bottom left corner on the second phase. Hit that with the morph ball bomb special, and go in there with at least a full tank of energy. Go there with at least one full tank of energy, and you should be able to damage him by pressing Y a lot. You can't use this yet if you're following the regular walkthrough. I thought I had to say how to do that, because it would be unfair if I didn't. What's this here? Oh, it's literally just the next door was here. So you come through here, push that button, and activate the generator. Once again, let there be light. Come down here, absolutely annihilate that pulsing mass, because as you can see there's now blue smoke coming from there. Yes, this was actually a frozen area. Also this thing's powered on. Slide down. When it does that, counter attack it and kill it. If it doesn't, then that's an issue, obviously. It'll charge some energy into its eye, and you have to avoid its beam. This is the morph ball ability that you would get, the bomb. The only reason you need the other thing is because without that you can't get here early. Oh yeah. You can detonate up to 4 at a time. And they will launch Samus into the air. And they can also open power beam doors. And when you go in there and press Y with the morph ball, oh god, it's back. No, don't go this way. No, that was rude. Come through here. Into here. down here. I nearly said something because every time I pass by this guy, I say hi to it. But I won't because that'll spoil what it is. I don't want to spoil it. This is the save room if you want to save. I'm not too bothered about saving, but like obviously when I'm turning off for the day and ending the video, obviously that's when I need to. Slide down here, activate that bomb. If there's like a red and grey box on the other side of this, maybe I'll go here. Through here, yes. Yes, through here, definitely. Down here, slide through here, jump on that spider man to get through here. This will be in here. That was very rude. So go to Burenia. Spoiler alert, it's in fairy. You would think, but we're already on the surface. There's literally an ocean. I thought the same thing. We're still around the 50% point. We're around the very tip of the outer core. Or mid-mantle. Come to here. I was stuck here for a fairly decent amount of time. Kill that. There's a very rude energy path here, but we can't access it because of this bank. So instead, destroy these. Take your anger out on that. People who are sequence breakers can just go through that straight away. Those of you who aren't, we're gonna have to take the long way. Some. This is probably the only walkthrough you'll find where the person doing the walkthrough isn't entirely sure what they're doing. They're just doing it and hoping for the best. Actually, wait. If you're in a mothball and you set off a bomb, it'll get sucked up a lot faster than you do, and you can only just save yourself. Ah, the laser beam thingy, my worst enemy. Except for the dragons. The dragons are the worst. No, it didn't. It didn't. It is, isn't it? Set off the beam to try and kill me when I'm above it. Speak to Adam. Converse with Adam. Sat with Adam.
Data. The lower levels of Burenia are mostly submerged. You will need your gravity suit to operate there at full efficiency. Abilities such as the grapple beam or space jump will help you maneuver underwater to an extent. Find them as soon as possible.
Well, those of you who didn't want spoilers, I apologise for Adam's misbehaviour. Right, this thing. Kill that thing ASAP. It takes no damage to regular attacks. It requires a missile or a charge beam. Dodge the caterpillar. Break that, because you'll need it later. Come through here. evade the caterpillar by all means necessary. It's not like they're a hard enemy, they're just annoying. Right, the sequence breakers will have the ability to get to this energy tank, but those of you who aren't will be able to get over a different ability very soon. But it shouldn't be too long before we're on the same level as those sequence breakers. Need a bomb, kill this thing. I just don't like it. It gets mates to do dirty work for it and they're very hard to dodge. I just don't like it. Sequence breakers can take a bit of shortcut, but come down here, angle use them correctly and you'll get this missile tank. If you don't worry, you'll get another thought. Oh, actually, if you're a sequence breaker, pull that thing down. You'll need it later. It's quite a while later, but you'll need it later. Open sesame on that. Hit the missile and open it. Most missile cover doors, I believe most of them will have an item behind them. The flash sift. One of the most useful abilities to use against a boss and when you're being faced by the enemy. So hop up here. You'll know there is a yellow button, don't push that or the door will close. Jump, move to the left and press A at the same time. So now, if you're not a sequence breaker, now is the time to seize your chance to get that energy tank before you forget, if you're like me. That's why you can't get it, for those of you who tried. I didn't try even. But now you can flash sift onto this and collect the energy tank. You can use the flash sift up to to cover 3 times the distance of 1 if you press A fast enough. I'll try and find a long flat area and prove it. And you can do it in any direction, but not up or down. You need a different ability to do up. And I don't think you can fall down quicker than you do naturally. I mean, why you would want to, I don't... Was there anything on the other side of this, or did I just think for no reason? Oh. Wait. There's a line there. This block's different. Oh. Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's really mean. Oh. I think I'm onto something. Don't use a bomb like the game wants you to. That's what they expect you to do. Fire 2 thoughts and go in like that. You have to be quick though, because they do resurrect themselves. That is very sneaky of the game. But I'm too smart and I've helped you all get a free Metroid. The pterodactyl things, none of the little flying things that are really easy to counter will attack you if you're in any form of liquid. Not even the little annoying blue thing that I hate with my heart and soul. I'm going the wrong way, I apologise. There, I got to kill that little annoying thing again. shoots out its minions at you. And that's always positive in my books. Come down here. You can't slide underwater, but look, you can modball. So you can navigate any of the areas you may have submerged in Altaria. Oh, I think I forgot about that missile tank. I think I did. I did hope not. If you're fast enough, or you're a sequence breaker, you can get that missile tank, but if not, you're gonna have to wait a bit. Set that bomb off, these little moths will come after you, little sea moths. Destroy this. That's the first time I've been fast enough to get to the top of that one, but it's completely and utterly unnecessary. So you'll have drained some of the water in doing that. And because of that, if you come up here and enter this bit, jump onto here, start your beam up to defuse and hit that and come through here. And go back to Dairon. Come through here. Go down here. Not the dragons just for living. That's a little blue thing. The E.M.M.I will spawn there on your first go, and it will be quite the hindrance. Oh, I forgot I wasn't a sequence breaker on this stage. If you die to it, consider it a blessing in disguise, because when you do that, you'll spawn back where you last were. The E.M.M.I won't. The E.M.M.I will spawn where it was when it killed you, but you will spawn a bit further back. It doesn't seem like much of a help, but trust me, it is. Oh god. I don't think I did that, but clearly I did, and I'll take it. Go through here. Obviously don't make the mistake I made. Up here. Up here. Get in here. Up. Slide. Up. Up. More fall. Up. Flat shift. A bit of extra speed if you need it. And come through here. Central unit. This one has, I believe, 2 guns, but it will send... No, it only has 1 gun actually. But it will send 3 fire rings after you. As usual, E.M.M.I's dead. Same process. The very same process. You'll have to have very fast reflexes for this one though. Fast reflex for a fast enemy. That's not meant to happen. If you need to, if you ever need to and it gets too close, come up here, because that will buy you some time. I've had to do this multiple times on the same fight. Oh no, it's doing it again. It's playing dirty again. That's one of the first times I've died to an E.M.M.I when I've had the ability to kill it. I don't really know what to say. Oh yes, this is good. This is really good. Right, once it's lost its face plating, get it down to this long flat area. It will go very fast when it's crawling, when it's got its face plating off, but it'll walk at every opportunity and it goes slow. Even the fast one, it uses no speed boost at all. E.M.M.I down. You'll never guess what ability we get from the fast E.M.M.I. Who would have thought? It's got nothing to do with the E.M.M.I itself or its own ability. What? Just how? How? Why? Jokes on you again. You miss your laptop. See, oh never mind, I can't do it. Oh wait. What looks like a regular wall is actually speed. Hold up. Another thing I want to tell you about the speed boost is when you've got the speed you can spine Sark. I did that quite badly. I'll try and show you it in all its glory. You can do something like that actually. Hold on. There's maybe a way around the system. Oh, yes! I didn't think I'd land that. Let's go. Right, that's actually just saved me a lot of navigating Burenia. So try your hardest to land that. I know you all have it in you to do it. Try and practice your accuracy with a spine Sark first. No, actually, I don't spine Sark very often. Maybe I'm not doing it enough. Like, that was very useful. Oh no, I've messed up. Don't go to Burenia. I'm sorry if you already have. I got distracted by something. Don't go to Burenia. Don't be like me. Don't be dumb. If you already have, then I'm sorry I've wasted your time. Go straight back. Actually, no, there should be a save point near here. If there's not, then I just won't bother saving. I can't be bothered with this anymore. It should save automatically anyway. I don't need to prove anything. Right, I'm gonna go peace out.